McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Woodbine Elementary School, Day 4 of the South Jersey Hoops Madness Tournament, presented by Premier Orthopaedic Associates. What an incredible matchup we have tonight on tap for you. It is a quarterfinal matchup in the East region, if you will, with the 4-seeded Ocean City basketball team. We can't call them the Red Raiders, right?
Red Raider Nation.
Yes, Raider Nation against Atlantic City. I'm Chris Losey, reunited with Steve Westcott on an incredibly exciting, scintillating basketball night. Let's start with Ocean City. They're the 4 seed. They've been running through in their side of the tournament. What do they bring to the table other than the best scorer in South Jersey?
Yeah, we're going to talk about him quite a bit tonight. So for right now, we'll take care of the other aspects. Senior loaded, have played together for 4 years. They bring that camaraderie to the table. Everyone knows where they're going to be and how they cut and how they move. They're a really well-coached team, and they've already beaten the city in here once, or not in here, but they've already beaten the city once this year.
That was a close game, too. So
by 6.
We are expecting something just like that, and that's who you were talking about, Steve. So
yeah, we have him up on the screen right now, Gannon Brady. Gannon Brady, a senior for Red Raider Nation, has led the Cape Atlantic League in scoring in each of the last 2 years. He's a 2-time defending scoring champ in the Cape Atlantic League, and we're going to be calling his name a lot tonight.
Well, we talked about the city when we had them against the South Jersey Panthers, and what they have is they are explosive, to say the least. We still have that wardrobe issue, if you will, because of who's got number 40, if you remember that. But if you look at the city as a whole, Steve, they have got everything. They've got the speed from the outside, they've got the power from the inside, and they are in your face from the very beginning.
Tough, full court, physical, man-to-man defense. That's what they live on, and it's been that way for a long time under the Atlantic City coaching regime, and we're going to have a good one in here tonight, partner.
Coming up next, this.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
the customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Tom Dwyer, CEO of Premier Orthopaedic Associates. As a parent of 2 former high school athletes, I can only imagine how difficult it is for so many of you who are unable to be at the game to watch your child or favorite student athlete compete due to COVID-19 restrictions this season. As such, our team here at Premier Orthopaedic Associates has partnered with our friends at BFA Sports to give you, the fans, a virtual front row seat. And for the student athlete, a new experience, a pretty cool professional broadcast they'll be able to keep forever at no cost for all of you to enjoy. Well, I see it's just about time for tip-off. So from all of us here at Premier Orthopaedic Associates, best of luck this season. Stay safe, be well, and while we hope we don't see any of you anytime soon, we're here for you if you should need us. Enjoy the game.
Getting ready for our exciting matchup tonight here on BFA Sports. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the BFA Sports crew for day number 4 of the Hoops Madness tournament. But more importantly than that, that's the Ocean City side. They're taking on an Atlantic City team, and the winner gets Richland.
Yeah,
Lucky them.
4-5 game and a quarterfinal game, trying to make their way to the semi, and whoever wins this will get the number 1 seed, Richland Pride, who won last night over the Crusaders.
The other bracket, A-Town and Academy of St. Joe's will take on EHT and Wildwood Catholic winners. They will be the other side of the Cape Atlantic or the East bracket here in the tournament. The officials are Darren Bossert and Mock Jackson, and we're about ready to get things going. It's a 4-5 matchup between Ocean City in red and Atlantic City in the Schnazzy, as I called them last time.
Keep in mind, fans out there is no one permitted into the gym. BFA is bringing everything to you live. All that noise you hear is simply the intensity of the teams, and they're gearing up, and like we said, this is going to be fun.
Mack going up against Finnegan, and right off the bat it was Brady to the basket, blocked. And we may be seeing a lot of that as we come the other way. It's the Blakely brothers, and that is Nissan.
Yeah, great transition basketball up the sideline. No one stops the ball. He gets all the way to the rim, finishes on the left side. 2-0 the City.
Starters for Ocean City. Brady Ronner in the corner. Tommy Finnegan almost a steal.
What an atmosphere in here tonight.
Finnegan's 3 is off the rim and no good. And out of bounds, and it will go to the City. The rest of the starters are, as we mentioned, Gannon, Brady, Joe Rapetti wearing 00 tonight, and Will Drain. For the City with the Blakely boys, it's Amir Mack, who had the center position on the jump ball, Jaheim Frederick, and Jaden Jones, our player of the game in our last broadcast, but they see, and that is Blakely going right through, and a quick 4-0 lead for the City.
Really good dribble drive, fake right, go left, all the way to the rim, no one helped stop the ball.
Brady spinning, and he was fouled first. I thought that Mack there was going to show a travel violation, but no, he's got a foul, and that's going to be on Frederick.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if he was coming up with a travel or if he was coming up with a foul on the floor, and the foul on the floor was the right call. Brady thought he got fouled in the act.
Awful lot of contact early on underneath. That's an up and under, no good from Finnegan in the corner, out of bounds, and it will stay with the Raiders.
I'll tell you what, it's great to hear a gym like this again, partner.
Say that again. Remember, the faster they go, the slower we go. Rauner with a runner, and Ocean City's on the board.
Yeah, that's a really good finish. Little floater, got by his defender, little right-hand floater in the lane. He got it to go.
Son Blakely fakes. His shot is no good. All Raiders on that rebound, and that was Rapetti. Get it in the hands of Brady, and he's fouled by Nissan Blakely before the shot.
Yeah, little dribble drive penetration, trying to get himself all the way to the rim. Couldn't do it because of the foul call. It'll be Red Raider Nation basketball.
AC to the bench already. Chris Lopez, who's a really good three-point shooter. Early substitution for the City. Off the inbound, Brady, it was tied up, and that's a jump ball. And that will be a turnover, too, Steve, and it will go over to the City.
Ocean City, 1 to tap. Possession arrow belongs to the City. Immediately up court on the sideline, throw ahead pass.
Frederick's runner is no good. He gets his own miss. Tried to throw it off of a Raider, didn't work. Coming back the other way, Rauner, and no call, and a great no call by the official, Matt
I agree
Jackson.
with that as well. That's a good no call. Player was leaning before the contact, and it's a really good finish on behalf of Red Raider Nation.
I like the fact he gave the nod, the no. He shook his head. I like that, yeah, I saw it, but I didn't see any contact. A 3-ball from outside, and it goes down for Jaden Jones.
Wow, little step back, lean back 3 into the Red Raider bench. That's a sweet stroke there.
Rauner, he's got 4, and he is fouled underneath. There's no secret to what the Raiders are doing early on. They want to get the foul trouble.
Yeah, and you have to be able to handle the physicality of the city's defense. It's not just good, hard, aggressive man-to-man. They're very physical in it, and if you can't accept the physicality, they create turnovers. And they also put the onus on the official in order to call it or not either.
And Frederick fouls also. He said they can't play. I like that.
Yeah, and what he means by that statement is this: they can't play without fouling. We're not even 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes into this basketball game, and they have 4 personal fouls already.
Brady is stripped, and then he's fouled in the backcourt. Jaden Jones created the turnover.
And the best part or the worst part about it, depending upon how you look at it for the city, is they're doing this the entire game. Just because the fouls are getting called, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep subbing to that bench, and they're going to keep playing you that way and force you to be able to handle it.
Mack on the inbound to Jaden Jones. See if we can settle down a little bit. 2.5 gone. Opening quarter tonight. 4-5 matchup. The winner gets the top-seeded Richland team, and that is Jaden Jones from deep. It's a 2-pointer, and it's 9-4.
That's a really good pull-up jump shot. Got the defender on his heels. Pulled up from about 16 and drained it.
That was Rapetti, and then a drive, and before that, a travel call.
I'll tell you what, Barty, do you think the city remembers that Red Raider Nation beat them a little bit earlier? You think they remember that? Because this certainly looks that way.
Where was that game?
I believe it was at Red Raider Nation.
That was Finnegan on the drive and the travel call against him. The city by 5, 4:50 left in the first.
Keep in mind the city season was cut short, partner. That was their only loss out of their 7 games.
Mack by himself. He's got 5.
Really good finish. Able to get all the way to the rim, get up nice and high, lay it over the front of the rim for the finish. Well done.
There's Brady taking on Blakely.
Yeah, he knows how to handle himself.
And he's on the board.
He knows how to use his body, and once he gets one to go, look out, because the points will start rolling for Gannon Brady.
A 5-point game. That's Lopez, left-handed dribble, throws it away.
Really good defensive pressure right there. Forced to drive. Defender was able to stay with the ball handler. Thus, he lost it out of bounds. And we talked about this before. With the senior experience of Red Raider Nation, they're not going to go away. They're going to be here for the long haul. You can bet on that one.
Team fouls are 4-1 early on, like Steve mentioned. That's a 3 from Finnegan that's no good. Rebound up and down for the city, and Mack pulls up. He hit 1 3 before, misses that one. And a good rebound by Ocean City, and back we go the other way.
Yeah, Finnegan wanted that rebound. He went up nice and high with 2 hands and certainly made sure he came down with it.
Brady, right hand, count it.
Yeah, you can tell he's into this one. Wait till you see that facial expression. That's a great finish. Gannon Brady draws the contact, finishes through it, and draws the foul. Go to the line and attempt to complete the 3-point play. That was a finish just like you might get if you call Tri-City Elevations and Cabinetry and Millwork.
Some guy named Keith Bernhardt.
Keith Bernhardt. If you're looking for a good finish to anything in your kitchen, you might want to take a look at that drive right there. Call Keith Bernhardt at Tri-City Elevations, Cabinetry and Millwork.
Brady makes the 3-point play, and he's got 5. And it's a 2-point game early on. Looking at Jaden Jones out top, gets a screen, drives in, missed it. Rebound
good
off the
throw
miss.
ahead.
They want to run. Finnegan stripped, and a nice play by Colmone.
I'll tell you what, Two really good plays there. To throw a head pass in transition was good. Finnegan took one dribble in order to gather his feet. Great defensive hustle back to tip it away and take away the layup by Finnegan.
Speaking of, Finnegan off the inbound, and we're tied.
Yeah, partner, that was a really good inbounds play. The city lost Will Drain. Will Drain was able to get the pass and finish for 2.
3:10 left first quarter, tie game. 4-5, can't get any closer than this. We expected it. Frederick with the drive.
My, he gets up nice and high on that finish. Nice and high, he gets up on that finish. And that could very well be your Toyota from Vineland drive of the game.
Got to rack it up for a replay. Rauner. Schlatter out top. Brady again on the board. And he's getting into it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, after every bucket, it's a little chirpy in here. Each one of these individuals and teams know what it means. They're going at each other hard, and it's fun.
I think this was a money tournament the way they were playing. Frederick wipes out in the paint. No walk call. 3 from Blakely. No good. Rebound. Count the basket. Chad Lewis. One of the many number 40s, but it's Chad Lewis.
I'll tell you what a good rebound and putback. He fought through the slap on the arm of Gannon Brady. Each team using a boxing term right here, partner. You talk about landing punches. At one end, it's Gannon Brady with the drawing the foul and completing the three-point play. And here we go again for the city, right back down at the other end with the same thing.
Lewis with a chance for the three-point play. And it's a one-point game. No, it's a three-point game now. Down to 2 minutes into the first. The city by 3 and a bad pass from Rauner. Frederick, left hand, easy.
Yeah, good transition basketball by the city, but it was also a good decision by Gannon Brady. You can get the 2 points back. You can't get the foul back. He had to let him go there and let him finish.
Rauner is stripped. That's Lewis to Blakely. And the city's off and running,
Yeah,
Steve.
this is Atlantic City basketball. This is the city basketball. Defensive turnovers, turn them into offensive transition, and score at the rim with numbers.
Snuff. Brady's got it. Fakes. No good. Rebound Finnegan. He's got it.
Yeah, really well done. Offensive persistence between Gannon Brady and Finnegan, and they get a bucket.
That's a 30-second timeout. Today's game is brought to you by Tri-City Kitchen Elevations, Premier Orthopaedic Associates, RK Chevrolet, Toyota of Vineland, McMahon Insurance, and the Grand Hotel of Cape May. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and our BFA Sports crew here for an exciting matchup. We thought we were going to get it. We got it. It's a 5-point lead for the city with 1:33 to go in the first.
We certainly hope all of you out there enjoying the action that we've provided to you since this weekend. We have another week and a half of it. Right now you're looking at some great camera shots in the huddles of Ocean City and the Red Raider Nation and the city. And I'll tell you what a great environment here so far in this first quarter. This is a fun one.
And no fans.
No fans. Like I said, this is energy and momentum all created by each team. And, Ocean City, the city got out early. The Red Raider Nation answered to draw a tie at 13. And now it's a 7-2 run by the city, answering right back.
That 7-2 run is why we have a 5-point lead, as Steve mentioned, for the city. 93 seconds left here in the first.
I'll tell you what, we also want to thank the tournament committee for choosing BFA Productions. T. John Cassiello, Keith Pallett, Josh Mercado. We really appreciate you allowing us to bring your tournament to everyone in South Jersey. So thank you so much.
Well said. Blakely got the roll. He's got 8.
Yeah, he's a tough cover. He knows how to get himself into the paint with the right or the left hand, that time with the right, and a good finish by Blakely.
And on defense, his brother, Desan, fouls out top, and that's foul number 6 already.
Yeah, that's that defensive physicality we were talking about. Ho can handle himself against anybody in regards to handling the basketball. Little too over-aggressive there defensively, little too physical there, and it got called.
Finnegan with the inbound. Steve mentioned Ben Hogue is into the game. That's Brady Rauner. Finnegan. Lost it. Another turnover by the Raiders.
Yeah, just defensive intensity. The city makes you go faster than what you want or what you're normally used to. And there, right there, got a little too fast for Finnegan. He lost it on the baseline drive out of bounds.
Under a minute to go. That's Naquan Blakely. He'll try a three. No good. Rebound to Rauner. Up ahead. Finnegan is the finisher.
Yeah, 3-on-1 transition basketball. Finnegan with a good finish from Ben Hogue.
That's Mack with a runner on the other end.
City comes right back and says, anything you could do, I can do better. Both teams landing punches here tonight.
Brady tries a three. There was contact and no call. And now we've got a foul called on Hogue in the backcourt. City up by 7. 19 seconds left here in the first.
Hold for one here maybe, partner. Hold for the last one. At worst, you go into the second quarter up 7. With 13 seconds left, it looks like that's exactly what's going to happen here.
Jaheim Frederick, also a football player. Holding for it, 3 seconds. Now take it in. A dish out, Blakely at the buzzer. No good.
Ooh.
And we end an exciting first quarter here in our 4-5 matchup. It's the City by 7.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Here we go.
Big stat in the first quarter. The City, 16 fouls. They lead by 7. That's Finnegan hanging, and he's got 2 more.
Yeah, you get the ball inside to the big man Finnegan in there. He knows how to handle his business in there for sure. Right there, leaned, drew the contact, played off the contact, and finished at the rim.
He has 8. Lopez taking drain on. Dishes it off. Matt can't get it to go. Finnegan clears. There's Brady, right by Lopez, hangs and scores. Boy, he could do that better than anybody.
Yeah, I got news for you. He could also shoot it better than anybody. And the defender bit on the head fake, which allowed Gannon Brady by him, and he's finished with that floater, which he's done 3 or 4 times already tonight.
He's got 9. The lead is down to 3. Mack for a 3. Made one earlier, missed that one. Brady ran that one down. Here's Brady. He's going to try the 3. Wanted contact, there is none. Lopez is out in front.
Yeah, Lopez leaked out on Gannon Brady's shot, knowing that he couldn't run the floor. Trusted that the City was going to get the rebound. They did with the throw ahead, and he finishes in transition.
Lopez on the board with his first 2. The lead is 5. Finnegan backing in, wild shot. No good, no call. Back the other way, Jaden Jones. Nice dish underneath. Can't get one, but Mack is the follow.
Typical City basketball, turning defense into offense. This time it wasn't off a steal, it was off a defensive rebound, but they still got out into the break, and they still finished in transition for 2.
Mack's got 9, the lead is 7. Minute and a half gone, second quarter. That's a moving screen, and that's an easy call right there on Finnegan. Can't do that.
Yeah, you kind of slid with that screen, and sometimes you wonder if it's the screener or if it's the ball handler. The ball handler's responsibility in that case is to come off shoulder to shoulder so that the screener doesn't have to move. And I think that time it was a little too much of a gap in between the ball handler and the screener. Thus he moved, and thus he got
We've
called
talked
for.
about this for the last 2 years now about how important it is when you set a screen. You don't set it on a player, you set it on a spot on the floor. As
Correct.
that roll goes for Mack, and he's in double figures.
Because the player's going to move, the spot's not. And it's the ball handler's responsibility to get the ball to that spot so that the screen is a success.
Brady spinning in the lane. Can't stop him, though.
He could score with the best of them. He just knows how to score.
11.
Whether it be driving the basketball and laying it up the rim with the floater, with the jump shot, he just score. He just knows how to score.
11 for Brady. Give and go to Mack. Doesn't go. Spills out. The lead is 7 with 5:40 to go here in the second. And now Brady's going to slow it down.
Yeah, he's looking for a high screen from Finnegan, which he just got.
Blakely and Finnegan are really going at it underneath. Really going at it. And the travel is called on Naquan.
It's amazing. The city wants a foul. They called the travel on the baseline with him trying to gather his feet before he was able to put the ball down on the floor. I think that's the right call. Red Raider Nation basketball underneath.
Watch the battle between Blakely and Finnegan, and Blakely's giving up an awful lot in size. Brady, rare miss in the middle. And a board for the city, and here's Nassan Blakely.
Yeah, when you're talking about the city, that size kind of really doesn't matter. They're as physical as they're as physical as there is, and they're not going to back down from any type of physicality.
Dreaming about that new kitchen, like Steve said. Let Tri-City Kitchen Elevations elevate their game to be the point on assisting your dream kitchen to become reality. Keith Bernhardt waiting for you. Give him a call at Tri-City Kitchen Elevations at 856-825-9002. And there's a look at our Premier Orthopaedic Associates Huddle Cam.
Tell you what, we've brought some great shots, and we're going to continue to keep bringing them to the people out there. We hope you're enjoying it. Keep in mind, we'd also like to thank the people here in the city of Woodbine. You know, small little town, and they've come together as a group in order to help the individuals on the committee here for this tournament, and they've accepted being the host, and they've let us in here. And we certainly thank all of you for allowing these kids to play in an environment like this and allowing us to bring it to the families out there in South Jersey.
You know you're at the big time when the officials look at you before they put the ball in.
Yeah, they need to know that the TV coverage is right.
That's awesome.
Can we start? And we give them the thumbs up. Let's roll.
Blakely to brother Blakely out top. 5 minutes left, second quarter. And the lead is 7. More contact on a screen, and the city throws it away. And did you see Brady Ronner look at us like, What more do I have to do?
Right. And he thought he got hit with an illegal screen, the same one they just called on Finnegan at the other end. That's what he was kind of a little frustrated about. But either way, it's Red Raider basketball and a turnover by the city.
It's a deflection. That was Hogue. The cutter. Brady threw it up, no good. Out of bounds, though, off the city, so Ocean City will keep it.
Yeah, good,
and more subs.
Good find by Ronner on the Gannon-Brady cut. Unfortunately, just caught underneath the basket a little bit too much. Couldn't do anything with it. Shot gets blocked out of bounds. It'll remain Red Raider Nation basketball underneath.
This is Finnegan. Backing in Mack. Spills out. City looks to run. That's Jaden Jones. No good. Follow is good by Mack.
I'll tell you what, Jaden Jones made that play. He was looking at his trail mate coming down the right side of the floor, which allowed the defense to just stop and not cover anybody. As he missed the layup, it was put back in and cleaned up by the trail player for the city.
Mack has 13. Rounder had to track that one down. Brady in trouble. Finnegan's on the line. It's a 2, no good. City has a board. Blakely's out in front. He'll pull up for 3. Missed it. And then a stupid reach foul. Really not smart by Frederick. It's going to put the Raiders on the line with 3:48 left in the second.
Now, keep in mind, we talked about senior experience, right? That fully loaded from the Red Raider Nation side of this. They are going to knock. They are good. They are a good foul shooting team. They are going to knock down foul shots. They're going to be going to the line for the last 3:48 of this half, and they're going to be knocking down free throws.
We're told it's Brady Rauner, right? As we look at our RK Chevrolet rim cam. Missed it, and the lead is 9. The city looks to go to a double-digit lead on this trip. Lopez left it for Frederick, spinning in the paint. No good. Look at Matt get up. No good on that rim. Frederick's underneath. Still in there. Got it.
Yeah, Fredericks was matched up by Hogue right there. Ben Hogue. There's about a 6 to 8 inch in size differential, and Fredericks took advantage of it right there for sure.
Finnegan drives, and he'll go to the line. It was Frederick who took the contact.
Yeah, Finnegan took the pass at the top of the key, saw the gap right down the heart of the paint. There it is right there on your replay. Great shot by our camera crew. And Finnegan drew the foul at the rim. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2.
You know, if this was like MMA stuff, we would say that could be the RK Chevrolet drive of the game because he went and hit no breaks.
Yeah, I hear you. It could also be the Jimmy G. He's got one of the UFC guys on his commercial. Sean Brady.
He does.
It's great.
Finnegan made them both. 9-point game. 3 from the corner that goes from Jaden Jones.
Yeah, and that was with a hand in his face. Rauner was right out in his face, and he pulled the trigger anyway, right from the right wing, and knocked it down.
Foul out top by Mack.
And remember what I told you, they're just going to keep coming. They just don't stop, and they think that at some point you're going to give in. Little run right here. Remember, it was 13-13, so that's a 24-12 right now here in the second quarter.
But Brady can't on the 1-and-1. He missed the first one, then almost thrown away.
Yeah, good hustle right there.
Comes our way with it.
Good hustle by Rapetti, able to tip the sideline transition pass, throw ahead pass out of bounds. Anything you can do to stop the transition play of the city.
Amir Mack spinning in. He's got 13. Missed that. Hogue has a rebound. Out to Brady. 2:40 to go. The lead is 12. Look at that crossover by Brady, but Blakely won't let him. Rauner with a drive. Missed it. Lopez with a rebound. Chris Lopez taking on everybody. No, but the follow-up by Fishbein is no good.
I think Hogue might have got a piece of that.
And then a little helter-skelter. Brady gives it away. Blakely. Jones back to Blakely, and he's got to kick it out. Fishbein for 3. No good, and nobody underneath for a board.
2-on-1 right there by the city, and Finnegan handled himself real well.
Coming down to 2 minutes left. Still a 12-point lead for the city. 9 team fouls for the city in the first half. Rauner eyes up a 3. Got it.
Yeah, that's a really good jump shot. He was waiting to see if the closeout was going to come hard. The closeout did not come, and he knocked down a 3 from just left of the top of the key.
Rapetti with a steal. Rauner's ahead, and that lead is now down to 5.
Yeah, that quick. I told you they're not going to go away in here tonight. Red Raider Nation's too good. 5 straight by Rauner.
Jaden Jones ends that.
Really good transition basketball right back at you before you can even blink.
He's got 7. Brady fouled again. You know, it's funny because when we saw the city, now we got something else, another whistle, but when we saw the city in their last game, the officials really let them play. Not the case tonight. You can see that's the 10th team foul in the city.
Well, if they get that kind of game called by the officials, then they become even tougher. I mean, because this is just what they do. They've been this way for years in, years out. You know, the Atlantic City High School head coach is Gene Allen. He teaches it. You get up in their face, and we'll let you know when to stop. And it's usually not for, he'll tell you 3 months. In April, you can stop. It's not going to be any time in the season, I can tell you that.
My experience with him was he was out when his team is in a set on the other end of the floor and he's coaching. He's out like maybe 3/4 court, out onto the court.
He's a really animated coach, and I got news for you, bud. He's a really good coach. Gene Allen is just one of the best in my opinion.
10 for Brady. 1 out of 2 from the line, another turnover. And back we come the other way. Chris Lopez with some emotion right there.
Yeah, Red Raider Nation creeping their way back in this. Ball in the hands of Brady.
Dylan Coleman at the bench for a sub for the City as the drive from Brady kicks out. But this is going to be a bad pass that went off of Jones. A great hustle by Rauner.
I'll tell you what, everybody is everywhere. I thought we were going to have a couple kids in our lap right there, partner.
Whose idea was it to switch seats?
We did it strictly for graphic purposes, bud.
The lead is 8, under a minute to go. 40 seconds to be exact. That's Rapetti out top. Brady blowing through and getting 2 more.
How about that move? Dribble drive, baseline with the left hand, gets all the way to the right hand, shows a ball fake like he's going to pass it, gets the defensive jump, and then he's able to finish. Gave him just enough room to finish on that right side. That's a scores mentality. Brady finished for 2.
He's got 14. The lead is 6, and Jaden Jones and the City look like they're going to dribble it out here to end the first half.
And what a good half this was.
Jones with 7. To the middle. Contact, no call. 4 seconds for Ocean City. Gotta hurry. Brady peeks, throws for 3, and it kicks out.
You talk about scores mentality. That's a 15 or 16-foot floater right there that damn near went.
We are at halftime here tonight in our quarterfinal matchup of the East bracket between the City and Ocean City. It's the City by 6, 39-33. BFA comes back with halftime right here at Woodbine.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Hi, I'm Dr. Fred McAlpin from Premier Orthopaedic Associates in South Jersey. I'm one of the sports orthopedic surgeons here, and today I'd like to go over some of the injuries that happen to a knee. One of the most common injuries, particularly to a young athlete or the weekend warrior, is injuring their cartilage, called the meniscus, or the ligament in the center of the knee, called the ACL. Where do you have pain today?
Around here.
So pain on the inner side of the knee is most commonly an injury to a cartilage called a meniscus. I'll show you that on a model shortly. When I examine that cartilage, I'll have you bend your knee and push over that area. Often they'll get pain right over that cartilage. Another maneuver is bending the knee up gently and doing a little maneuver that helps to put pressure on that cartilage. That can cause discomfort over that cartilage and tell us if there's a cartilage injury. Finally, I'll make sure that you don't have a lot of swelling. Looking for dimpling in the knee, and the absence of it means there's a significant amount of swelling going on. And finally, we can do a ligament examination to see how well your ACL is functioning. If you're having some of these things going on, I might likely call and get you an MRI so we can see the inside of your knee and make sure we get you back on the field as quickly as possible. Let's look at this model of the knee. Here you see the kneecap which floats in the front of the knee, and as we open the knee, there are these little U-shaped cartilage cushions. These are the meniscus. These can tear in different fashions. If they tear, we can trim them or stitch them in order to give you back the cushioning that's necessary for the knee. The second is this ligament that runs in the center of the knee. That ligament is what helps keep your shin on top of your thigh bone. That ligament is called the ACL. And by maneuvering your knee, I can see how well those are functioning. So depending on the injury that you have, we can assess your knee and get the studies necessary. Call us when you need us, and we'll be here to get you back on the field as quickly as possible. Be safe.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
the customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Welcome back to Woodbine Elementary. We're at halftime of our 4-5 matchup. What a game we have between the city and Ocean City. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the tournament director joining us, Keith Pallett. You told us before this game that this was going to be something. You weren't lying.
No, we knew getting these two teams in the event was going to be big time for the legitimacy of what we were trying to do with the one-loss elimination, having the top teams in the area, and obviously they're not disappointing so far. So
we had said all along how the seedings, how they were done, and how right on you were. What did you do to make those calculations to get so right?
So obviously it was tough with teams playing 15 games, teams playing 5 in some situations, but we looked at head-to-head matchups, record inside your division. Obviously this one was a little bit easier when you're just going head-to-head. Raider Nation beat them by 6 earlier in the year, so that was where the 4-5 came in at.
And Keith, prior to the tournament, you're anticipating, you're trying to set this up, you're hoping it's going to work, you're hoping you get responses. Now that it's actually a reality and we're 13 or 14 games into this, whatever we are, the reality compared to the anticipation, tell us your thoughts.
Yeah. I mean, we knew at some point it was going to happen. We just were persistent, kept taking curveballs and swinging until we got a hit. But you don't know how teams are going to be receptive. You don't know how coaches are going to receive it. You don't know how fans and stuff are going to receive it. But now that it's happening and we are 13 games into it, it's been phenomenal. Players have been
intense. I'll tell you what else Keith's doing in here tonight. He's also the head coach of Richland Pride, and he's going to get the winner of this one. So he might be doing a little scouting as well in here tonight, partner.
Definitely doing a little homework, obviously. Either one we get is going to be tough. I know they're the 1 seed. They got a target on their back, the 1 seed being Richland Pride. And either one of these two opponents is going to be very formidable.
Take off your coach's hat and put your tournament director hat back on. What kind of responses are you getting about the tournament, about the fact that it's being broadcast, all those good things?
So from players and parents, especially seniors, I've had teary-eyed responses thanking us for kind of giving them a fitting ending that they deserve. From community, the buzz in this area has been phenomenal. You guys getting on board has added an element to this that is unmatched. It takes it to another level. It'd be great to be playing games and be in the gym, but you guys being able to bring it to the community, and I think we're at nearing 2,000 views for some of the games individually and 15,000 overall, so it's been well received. It's been
well,
awesome.
We've said it on air a bunch of times, so now we get to say it directly to you. BFA Sports really thanks you and your tournament committee and staff for choosing BFA to allow to help these kids and help the families out there. So thank you from BFA Sports.
Absolutely, and thank you guys for stepping up.
I got one more question. Where's next year going to be?
That's the question I'm getting as well. So as things progress and we can iron out some details, I'm receptive to it. If the community and the kids are receptive to it, we'll try to put it on again next year for sure.
Keith Powell, Tournament Director at halftime.
Thanks,
the
Coach.
Third quarter is coming up next. An exciting matchup. The City ahead of Ocean City.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Once again, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Woodbine Elementary School. I'm Steve Westcott here with my partner, Chris Losey. And Chris, what a first half it was, the intensity, the energy. And I know you have some numbers in that first half for us, so give us some first half numbers.
Hold on, I got to put the gravy away from the breadsticks.
There you go.
All right, so you want to start with the Ocean City side? Okay.
Sure, Red Raider Nation.
Is that what they are?
That's what they are, Red Raider Nation.
Brady your honor. Okay?
Yep.
9 for him. Tommy Finnegan, 10, double figures. And some kid named Gannon Brady.
Yeah,
Let's
everyone
do it
in the
together.
Cape Atlantic League in South Jersey knows about him.
14 points, he leads all scorers on that side.
There you go.
All right.
And for the City.
Well, yeah, Naquan Blakely, he had 8. But the surprise for me is Amir Mack. He opened up with a 3-point shot. All right. And then has 5 baskets. So he's got 13. He's one behind Brady for the game lead. Also, Jaheim Frederick with 6. And another sleeper is going to be, I think, if you watch in the second half, Chris Lopez. He made 5 3-pointers in that game against, was it the
game the
Panthers?
other night?
No, South Jersey Panthers,
Yeah.
So here we go to start the side. Again, there we go. We got the clear and the green light from the officials.
You got to love it.
We'll get ready to start the second half. It's a 6-point game for the City, and they have possession. Keep this in mind.
And we're off, using another one of my horse racing terms.
Mack is the cutter. Spills out. That rim's not good. And Rapetti finds Brady. Rapetti out top. No points in the first half. Brady, good look underneath for Finnegan. He stripped. Ball out of bounds. The Raiders will keep it.
Yeah, really good look by Gannon Brady right there. When you're the scorer that he is, you expect him to pull that. But he had Finnegan leaking to the basket off the pick and roll. And he just tipped out of bounds by the City.
Brady got a screen on the inbound. Finds Rapetti.
Good find. What a good diagonal pass from the wing to the block. Rapetti finishes amongst the trees.
Sneaking in, if you will. It's down to 4 of the lead for the City. First minute of play here in the third quarter on BFA. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, the BFA Sports crew here for day 4 of this tournament that just gets better and better each day. Blakely with a hold. That's Nassan Blakely, 3. Naquan is number 1. Jaden Jones, number 15. Jaheim Frederick, number 11. Amir Mack, number 5. Those are the City starters. That pass nearly picked off by Gannon Brady. Jones on Brady to the right and scores.
Yeah, he really knows. We talked about this in the first half. He just has a sense and a knack with that good ball handling skill. He knows how to get himself to the rim, and he knows how to finish once he's there.
He's got 9. The lead is 6. That's Finnegan to the basket. Score it.
Yeah, the whole thing was set up by a ball fake. Caught the ball at the foul line, used a good ball fake, acted like he was going to pass over the head of the defender. Defender bit, he went right by him and scored.
He's got 12, and then there's a foul called on Finnegan on the drive by Frederick.
RK Chevrolet replay right there.
It's a great call by Mac Jackson.
Yeah, and on the replay, you could see he did get fouled. He's going to go to the line to shoot 2 right here.
I'm sorry, he said don't call me Mac, it's Mock, right?
Is that what he said?
That's what he said.
That's the other good part. You get all the feedback from the kids. It's like, yo, can you help me? Can you at least get it right?
You talking about Nassan Blakely coming up to us?
Yeah, that's who it was,
Blakely. Hey, dude, you got the names wrong last game.
Correct. Between, what is it, Nassan
and Naquan, right. Frederick got 1 out of 2.
Tell you what, BFA Sports doing such a great job. Our camera people and our graphics people right there with the player and the year and the class, etc. It's the size. Really
He's got
good.
7. Watch Brady go right by Jaden Jones.
Yeah, drew the defender. Defender bit on the loose ball, or what almost appeared to be a loose ball by Brady. However, he had it, was able to get to the right hand and finish.
16 for Brady. The lead is 3. That's Mack in the corner. Turning on Finnegan. And the runner's good.
Yeah, used his body to create a little distance between him and the defender, and it was just enough distance and space in order to allow him to elevate and score. Really good body control, really good finish.
15 for Mack. And Rauner is fouled on his way to the basket.
Yeah, and he was almost in trouble right there. It almost looked like he had lost space on the floor and was about to travel, and the foul was called first.
That was the drive by Mack. And here we're going to wipe this basket. So the lead stays to 5. Two and a half minutes gone here in the third. 5-point game. The City in front. Frederick cross court. There goes Naquan Blakely, but the iron unkind, and we go the other way. 5-point game. Brady to the hoop. He's not going to miss that.
Yeah, he found a gap, came from the left wing, found the gap into the center of the paint, was able to use his body to protect the ball and finish with the right hand.
18 for Brady, the lead down to 3.
We talked about the run that the City went on. Here's the run by the Red Raider Nation response. Went from 14 or 16, now down to 3, as you said.
Naquan Blakely hits a 3 from the corner.
Yeah, no one able to close out on the shooter, and down the 3 went for Blakely.
I'm sorry, Nassan, and he's going to yell at me for that. Brady with a fake, missed it. Another one, and he's not even being challenged right now.
No, and he's a strong kid, put together physically really well, and he's able to accept all that contact and finish inside against a physical City defense.
That's 20 points for Brady. Lead is 4. 47-43. Naquan Blakely inside the three-point stripe. And they pull it out. Amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, fun stuff right here.
Pass denied by Naquan Blakely, but taken back. That's Brady. Rauner. Got it.
Yeah, head fake out of the corner, and you got a timeout right here by the City. Rauner used a good pump fake out of the corner on for the Brady pass, able to free himself up once he got past the defender and knock down a mid-range jump shot.
Just like Steve said, look at Brady, look at Rauner. Grand offense, just like that Grand Hotel of Cape May. The hotel for the grandest experience where traveling is not a violation, and you, the customer, have the home court advantage. Call the Grand Hotel of Cape May for your next reservation at 609-884-5611. You know what they need? I'll tell you what they need on Brady. They need some insurance on Brady.
You're right.
How about McMahon Insurance? None better, right?
That's it.
Life's little challenges can leave you feeling like you are stuck in the backcourt. Give McMahon Insurance the opportunity to be your best defense. Call them at 609-399-0060 to speak to one of their 40-plus dedicated professionals. That's McMahon Insurance. Today's game also brought to you by Toyota of Vineland. When other dealerships have you feeling like you were on the rebound, Toyota of Vineland will have you leaving with your new car or truck a winner. Call them at 856-696-5900 or stop by their showroom at 650 North Delsey Drive in Vineland. You can also visit them on the web at toyotaofvineland.com.
We certainly thank all of our sponsors. They've been so good to us and the student athletes. Can't thank you enough.
Sponsors are happy. We're happy. Naquan Blakely got a roll.
He's happy after knocking down that 16-foot jump shot with Ben Hogue right in his face, and he still drained it.
He's got 10 to lead back up to 4. Down to 3:15 to go here in the third.
Little 2-3 zone here by the City. Not used to seeing that out of them.
Pass inside denied from Brady.
Brady, a weak side cut. Finnegan tried to find him in good hands in that zone by the City.
Jones from way out. Missed it. Finnegan with a board. to Hogue. Under 3 to go here in the third.
Partner, this is one of those games where I say if you're not having fun watching this one, then there might be something wrong with you, because this is unbelievable. This is awesome.
Rauner and Hogue. That's Rapetti. Cross court. Finnegan double teamed and stripped. Great hands that time by Naquan Blakely. Notice, though, the city slowing it down. No transition when they had a chance.
Yeah, I think they're trying to look and see if they can take advantage of an individual matchup. They're going to get the ball in the hands of the individual they like. I know Blakely's one of them. Who'd you mention? James, I believe? Or no, Mac, you mentioned.
Yep.
Mac's another one of them.
Speak of the devil, fouled by Finnegan, who didn't think so, and he just got a technical. Darren Bossert just teed up Tommy Finnegan.
Yeah, and Finnegan arguing the call, didn't think he fouled him. And this is the frustration level that the city gets you into. You know, by playing the physical defense, by always being in your face, they get you to this boiling point, and you hope it doesn't tip over. In that case right there for Finnegan, unfortunately it did.
So we'll do the shooting foul first. This is Mack. He'll get another, and that I don't go for. Taunting the shooter, that I don't go for that at all. The McMahon Insurance rim cam with a second from Amir Mack. 1 out of 2.
Yeah, we talked about getting an individual matchup. They're trying to get the ball inside the Mack, who draws another foul on Finnegan. And then, of course, unfortunately, the technical foul.
He has 16 points, Mack does. And now it's Nassan Blakely for the technical. Got the first. I know you never coached that, Steve, right? As we look at the McMahon Insurance rim cam again, Blakely, the senior, makes them both. The city will get possession. And boy, I tell you, that really, really hurt Ocean City. 5 for Nassan Blakely.
Because along with the 2 free throws comes the possession of the basketball, so it will remain the city.
So a 3-point lead is now ballooned up to 7 as we're inside of 2 minutes to play here in the third. Nassan Blakely and Jaden Jones. Mack turning on Finnegan, missed it. Brady with the rebound. 7-point game. Brady with a whistle, and he's fouled first.
Yeah, and Brady's really good at handling the basketball, really good at using his physicality and his strength as an advantage to him. He draws a lot of fouls because of that frame that he has.
Up the miss. Mack stripped. Back the other way, Finnegan.
Yeah, no reason to step in his way right there. Again, another one of those situations. You can get the 2 points back. You can't get the foul back. And the means of wanting to remain on the floor, you give Finnegan a bucket right there. And he finished well.
Tommy's got 14. The lead is 5.
Yeah, he's having a good game.
Minute 10 to go.
Oof.
More good hands on defense, Rauner, but it's picked up by Blakely, and he comes out of there finding Fishbein. Lopez now for 3. It kicks out. Finnegan's got a board over Fishbein. Finnegan's got a little mean streak in him tonight.
Yeah, and I'm sure the technical didn't help that. But I'll tell you what, he was playing well prior to that, and he's certainly given a little extra effort and playing real well since it as well.
Brady with a reverse, and the foul.
And I'll tell you what, that's how you know kids are scorers. It was the look away. He looked away as if he was going to pass the ball to a cutter, and in the meantime, the defender bit on it, which gave him just enough room to finish and score. Your RK Chevrolet replay right here.
You want to talk about a dime and a drive? That might be, let's do RK Kia.
There it is.
Drive of the game.
There it is.
Go for it, Gannon Brady. 22 for him. A chance to make it a 2-point game with 40 seconds left in the third.
The CAL's leading scorer certainly is putting on a show for us tonight. And it's a 2-point basketball game.
3 out of 5 from the line. And as you mentioned it, we're down to a deuce.
Yeah, and we said they're too experienced and they're too good to go away. They're going to be in this for the long haul. And as sooner as did it get the lead stretched to double digits for the city, Red Raider Nation comes right back and says, he's right.
18 seconds, and this is Nassan Blakely with the ball. Rapetti watching him. Ticking down to 10, the last shot. What's it going to be? Mack for 3. No good. 5 seconds. Rauner's running with it. Looks up. Might have lost it. Brady for 3 at the horn. Oh. No, it's spilled out.
It was 3/4 of the way down, partner.
This will take us to break. Oh, just missed it.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
When it comes to taking care of your physical wellness, maintaining good health of your bones and muscles, you want a team of doctors you can trust and who hold themselves to the highest standards. At Premier Orthopaedic Associates, we believe that you should live life at your best. Our team of non-operative and operative orthopedic specialists strive for the highest standards, exceptional outcomes, and happiest patients. Come and experience the Premier difference.
We get ready to start the fourth quarter in this tremendous matchup, 4 versus 5. The Raider Nation and the city. 52-50. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and the PFA Sports crew here this evening for the first of 2 tonight in day number 4. Almost a steal, but the Raiders get it back. And they get it into the right guy's hands. Brady's double team. Hogue is open.
I'll tell you what, we've talked so much about the complementary players to Brady. Ben Hogue is worth his weight in gold. He's a little 5'6" guard, but my God, does he knock down huge shots for this Red Raider Nation club.
That huge shot just gave Raider Nation the lead for the first time since the first quarter. They lead 53-52, and Naquan Blakely's going to try to change that, and he was fouled before the shot.
They had the lead in the first quarter, then went down double digits in the second. Now here they are fighting their way all the way back here with 7:21 left in the fourth and got themselves another turn, a horse racing turn. Have their nose in front.
Nose in front. When you say down the stretch they come, I'm unplugging your mic. Jaden Jones out top. First minute of play in the fourth. You like this? Keep watching. We've got 4 more nights of it. Blakely and Jones, a 2-man game out top.
Yeah, things are definitely starting to get heated up right now.
Blakely's shot no good from the line. And a rebound for Finnegan, his 9th.
What an effort by Finnegan on the glass. There was no one coming down with that rebound except him, and he knew it.
Hogue, who hit a big 3 to give the Raiders the lead. Dish underneath, and it's squeezed off. A double team on Brady. And Frederick then is stripped from behind.
Good transition defense. We always talk about transition offense. That was good transition defense right there in order to get back and prevent a layup in transition by the city.
It's a gamble, too, as Brady goes hard to the basket, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, did just enough with the defender in order to allow himself by him, and then he used that frame that we've talked about, his strength, his physique, in order to protect the basketball and draw the foul. He'll go to the line and rewards of his efforts for 2.
He is 3 for 5 from the line, and he has 23 points. And I'm running out of places to score him on the sheet.
That's usually what happens in the scorebooks. Those columns are small in there, too. And when he has his 30 and 35-point nights, which he's had, that's the same exact way the scorekeeper feels.
24 right now. We'll have another free throw. A minute and a half gone here in the fourth. The winner goes to the top-seeded Richland Pride semifinal on Thursday night. Brady's got them both. That game is at 7 o'clock right here on BFA.
And we'll be bringing all of it to you.
6:20 to go. That's Nassan Blakely, fouled by Finnegan.
Yeah, Finnegan had to come over late and try to help against the dribble drive. Not able to get there in time and unfortunately committed the foul.
And by the way, we were able to talk to the officials at the quarter change, and Darren Bosser told us the reason why Finnegan got the tee. He said, well, let's put it in the category of unsportsmanlike conduct.
Yep, and leave it alone right there.
Yeah.
And again, we've talked about it. The city, the style of play that they have leads you to that boiling point. You just have to keep your cool a little bit in order to not let the cup tip over. And again, unfortunately for Brady, it did, and we can put that to rest now.
Blakely, 1 out of 2. He has 6 points. The lead is 2. There's a backdoor lean, Brady.
Yeah, he just knows how to finish. He just floater after floater, bank after bank, jump shot after jump shot. He's just a scorer.
All right, I'm going to make a new line here at the bottom of my sheet. Right now he's got 27. Blakely, a long 3 from the corner is no good. Tried to follow his own miss. It was deflected. He got it back. That's brother Nassan to the hoop.
Yeah, really good dribble drive. No one was able to step and help. Gets by the defender, finishes with the right hand at the rim, and we're still a 2-point lead for Red Raider Nation.
That's 8 for Nassan Blakely. 5:20 to go. Brady eyeing him up, spinning, floating, scoring again, and look at the emotion by Gannon Brady.
Yeah, and he just, like I said, we've said it time and time again, that's a really good spin move off some physicality where he's able to find a spot on the glass and able to finish with a little bank shot. And now he's at his average for the season of, I believe, 28 or 29, whatever you have.
Make it 30. Oh, he missed it, and he made me a liar. Out of bounds, it'll stay with Ocean City.
That's what he's averaging a game from what I'm told, 28-6.
Would have been 31. As it stands, it's 29-point performance for Gannon Brady, a 4-point lead with 4:50 to go in the ball game. 4 versus 5. The winner gets top-seeded Richland. Finnegan off the inbound.
Really good inbounds play. Defender caught with his back to the inbounder. Finnegan made a nice cut. The inbounder found him, and he finished on the right side.
He has 16. Lead is 6. Jaden Jones trying to bring the city closer. 4.5 left. 11 for Jones. He's in double figures for the city.
What a good basketball game.
Tell you what, though, one of the things the Raiders accomplished, or two of the things, one, they made the city slow down. That's a travel call on Finnegan, but they made him slow them down offensively. And 2, even with the city on offense, they've slowed it down a lot. Why do you think that is?
Since the first quarter, it's defensive transition, first of all. It's also, for Red Raider Nation, it's also protecting the basketball a little bit better on the offensive end. They're getting better shots. They're not turning it over as much. Therefore, their defensive transition is better, and they're not allowing the fast break opportunities as many since the first quarter. They've cut them down, is correct.
Jones almost wiped out. Tried to hit Chad Lewis. He'll come away with a loose ball and a reset. Under 4 minutes to go, a 4-point game. Timeout, Atlantic City. Take us out.
61-57, Red Raider Nation. We'll see you in a minute.
I wanted the arcade customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
Welcome back to Woodbine Elementary, the site of the Hoops Madness tournament. This is day number 4, and this is probably the best one. 4-point game between 4-seeded Ocean City, 5-seeded the city of Atlantic City. And you see this situation, 4-point leads. 3:54 left in the fourth. Chris Losey, Steve Westcott, and our BFA Sports crew here this afternoon for the first of 2 tonight from Woodbine.
And what an exciting one this first one has been between the city's Blakely brothers and Amir Mack. And then you go to the other side of Red Raider Nation with Gannon Brady, Tommy Finnegan, and Brady Rauner. It's been a show in here tonight, and we're going to enjoy the last 4 minutes of it.
Let's see what the city does following the timeout that they took. They've got 3 left. 3:45 left. You see the time, you see the score. And as I had mentioned before, you can see how the offense has been stalling almost, and that's not their game, Steve.
Yeah, no, they have individual matchups that they can go to in the half-court set, but they'd rather be out in transition, living off their defensive stops and steals and turnovers, getting out in transition and finishing in transition.
Frederick stripped. And we've got a jump ball. Great hands by Will Drain.
It was really good defensive pressure all around. It was good defense on the ball handler. It was good help on the strip when they doubled the ball handler, and then good hands by Will Drain in order to obtain the tie ball.
What does Drain bring when he comes in off the bench?
Leadership, guts. He's just a hard-nosed kid. He's a tough kid, and he leaves it all out in the court. He gives you 190%.
Talk about tough. Nassan Blakely with 2 more. And he's in double figures with 10, and the lead is down to a deuce. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the fourth. Rapetti's pass deflected, but Drain had it. Brady in the paint, gives it up to Drain. Might have walked, no call. Up in the air, off the miss. The city has it, and they can tie it or go ahead.
Defensive rebound, and they get themselves out in transition, and they score.
And we're tied. Nassan Blakely, 12.
Yeah, really good defense in the offense. Up the sideline, throw ahead. Good head ball fake out of the corner, knocks down the mid-range jump shot. And as you said, partner, we're tied.
Hogue, look how far Frederick is out on Hogue.
Yeah, but Hogue can handle himself. He's a really good ball handler. He'll be okay out there.
And a full timeout taken by Ocean City. How is the ebb and flow now?
Yeah, really a lot of pace to this game, a lot of physicality, and I know you said you might not have wanted me to use this line, but down the stretch we come.
I wanted the RK customers to get the best possible deal, so I hired Sean Brady.
The MMA fighter? Unfortunately, it's just not in your budget. On second thought, I'll make it happen.
Lease new Kia Sportages from $198 a month. $198. Every new RK Kia comes with RK coverage. No charge.
At RK,
The customer is always right.
At RK Kia of Vineland.
There is the Ocean City huddle. They've just called a timeout. They have fought their way back. They had a lead at 2 at one point. And here we are, 61-61 with 2:20 to go here in the fourth.
And it resembles the basketball game that happened during the year between Atlantic City and Ocean City. Tightly contested contest, high heat, high energy, and Ocean City ended up winning that one by 6, and we're tied right now.
Brady's got 31.
Yep, uses that frame, uses that body, just strong at the rim, finishes for 2 with the right hand.
Raider Nation up by a pair as we tick down to 2 minutes left in this exciting contest of 4 versus 5 here on BFA. Around the screen, Frederick gives it to Mack. Mack's going to the line.
Yeah, Hogue didn't think he got him. It was a good pick and roll. Ball handler came off the screen with the right hand, decided to hit the rolling Mack. Ben Hogue comes to help. He thought he got all ball. They called it on the arm for a 2-shot foul.
Mark Johnson said, nope, you did foul him.
Yeah. Mack gets 2.
Grand Hotel replay with Amir Mack at the line. He'll get another.
What an environment, what an atmosphere in here tonight. 2 really good basketball clubs going back and forth at one another, leaving it all on the floor. It's everything that postseason play should be about. We have another timeout. I'll tell you what, we're going to take a quick break as well. 63-63, 152 left. We'll be right back.
McMahon Insurance Agency is a second-generation family-owned insurance agency with a legacy of superior customer service. We specialize in covering your dream home, shore home, and your business too. We won't simply refer you to an 800 number. We work for you, servicing your policy and managing your entire claim process. Call us at 609-399-0060 anytime, 24/7, 365.
Could you ask for anything more as we're back with 1:52 to go, 63-63. You know, all this food on the table has some nice aroma. I sniff something else. Overtime.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see what the next minute 52 provides. I know one thing, the first 30 minutes of this have been fabulous.
Timeout by Ocean City. They have one left. 1:45 to go.
High screen by Finnegan.
Brady has 31. Hogue, stripped, foul.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive.
Naquan Blakely with the foul.
Now, unlike the first half, they only have 4 personals right here, so it will not be a 1-on-1 situation. It'll be an inbounds on the sideline for Red Raider Nation, with that being their 15th foul.
So they've got one more to give, but in a tie situation, you don't even go to that reference. They have 2 more that will put the Red Raiders on the line. 90 seconds left, tie game. Brady still with it. Tried to get it in the corner to Hogue. It was knocked away. Look at the hands by Frederick. He tries to find Jaden Jones. Hogue gets back, hits the deck. Everybody's down there. And Hogue comes away with it.
Boy, do you have to love the energy and the physicality and the hustle that these kids are leaving on the floor.
Tough shot by Ronner, no good. Outlet ahead for Jones to give them the lead. No, but he'll go to the line.
Yeah, persistence to the basket against 2 defenders, not 1 but 2. Hogue and Ronner. He was able to find the seam in between them. He couldn't finish, but the seam in between them drew the foul. What great RK Chevrolet replay coverage we have between replays and the huddle cams and the backboard cams. It's great to bring it to you. We certainly hope you're enjoying it.
This is the Tri-City Kitchen rim shot.
There it is.
Give him one more for Jones. He has 12. He has 13. The lead is 2. We look at the Ocean City bench. He does not want the timeout.
We're under a minute, partner.
What a ball game tonight. Brady ties it.
Really good backdoor cut by Gannon Brady. Really good pass by Tommy Finnegan. Brady with the layup for 2, and we're tied once again.
33 for Gannon Brady. As advertised, 30 seconds left. Tell me, does the city hold for the win?
Bringing the defense out, trying to spread them out to create a dribble drive gap.
20 seconds. You're looking at Nassan Blakely in double figures, and that is Joe Rapetti on him. We're down to 10. Blakely gets one. He's free. Fakes a 3. His brother drives. Missed it. Follow. No good. Frederick.
And at the buzzer. And at the buzzer. He called it. He called it.
It counts. The city on their way against the top-seeded Richland Pride.
And they all ran out the building.
With a 67-65 win.
The entire team just ran out of the gym. When they were going up the floor, he looked and pointed at us and said, I got this. And then he's the one who cleans up the rebound and puts it back at the buzzer. Are you kidding me?
How about that? 9 points for Jaheim Frederick, and you couldn't get better than that. And look at us. We're going to follow them out in the parking lot.
There they are. I told you they all ran outside. You say this game doesn't mean anything to these kids? They're all calling them back in so they could hopefully come shake hands.
Oh, watch this again.
What a scene.
We've got another angle on this.
Yeah, let's go to our replay.
Look at that.
Wonderful job. And look, he's pointing at us right there because he just told us on the wing that I got this. That's what he said prior to the play as they were coming up the floor.
Nobody boxed out Frederick.
And here they are returning to the gymnasium.
And the good news is they're going to have their new shirts.
Look, he's coming back in again.
In time.
Come give me some.
New shirts in time for Thursday.
I'll give you a shot.
Oh,
you called it on your way down, my friend.
Jaheim Frederick.
I'll tell you what a great experience this game one was. So much fun to be a part of. We're going to be back with our Chevrolet Player of the Game in just a minute.
Hi, I'm Dr. Trina Lisko, a provider here at Premier Orthopaedic Associates. I love that we get to watch these athletes play again. There is nothing better than being able to participate in an activity that you love. However, I know that COVID has us all a little less active than we would like, especially if weather conditions don't allow us to get outside and we've been restricted from the gym. Now is the time to consider some cross-training. Consider body-weighted activities, which are my favorite. Do timed interval repetitions with a little rest in between to help keep your heart rate up and activate your cardiovascular system. We can all stay healthy and active during this time. Remember to start slow and work technique before progressing to higher repetitions. Slow and steady will do the job.
Welcome to Elevations Cabinetry and Millwork in Vineland, New Jersey. We're South Jersey's premier kitchen and bathroom cabinetry supplier, specializing in personalized all-wood cabinets, including our exclusive Elevations cabinet line. Our friendly staff will help you design the kitchen of your dreams, and our experienced craftsmen will install your cabinets with care and precision. Call us today or go to elevationsnj.com for more information or to visit our showroom.
Welcome back to Woodbine Elementary, BFA Sports exclusive coverage of the Hoops Madness tournament. And if you didn't see it, you're going to be seeing it for weeks to come. What a finish as the city beats Ocean City 67-65. We got the players of the game.
Could you tell by the smile on our faces, partner, how good this game was?
Oh, my God. We got Amir Mack. We got Jaheim Frederick. We're going to hold off on you for a second. Yes, Amir, I'll tell you what a game you had. 19 points tonight. And you started when you hit a three to begin with. In the huddle and the timeouts and all the changes, what got you guys to the finish?
We ain't want to lose. We ain't come here for nothing. That's all I say.
What did the coach tell you when that lead you had a double-digit lead, and all of a sudden they took a 2-point lead? What did the coach say?
Every possession count. That's all he said. Keep our head in the game, we're going to win.
You're in the paint there with a bunch of guys, the big trees, the tall guys. You held your own with 19 points. That must have been quite a ball game tonight.
Yes, sir.
Talk to Jaheim.
I'll tell you what, I only have one question. It's the only one worth asking right now. On the way up the floor, on the final possession of the game, you were pointing at us saying, I got this, and then all of a sudden it came true. We're going to watch it right here on the screen. Tell us what happened in this last play.
Right here, T&E gets the ball, missed the layup, Duca follows, I follow the ball, rebound, put back, game time.
There it is. There it is. Unbelievable.
Game time.
Give us what you were thinking, what your thoughts with the confidence in you to instill to say, hey, I got this, enough to point at us and say, I'm the game winner. I got the game winner.
Well, I put trust in my teammates. I didn't know it was going to come down to me. I thought my boy Duca and Deshaun Blickley, I thought he had it. That's why I was playing game time, and they came down, just follow, coach always say follow your shot.
Yep, and I'll tell you what, and partner, with this, the 5 seed, the 4 seed, the city, gets to play Richland Pride on Thursday night in the East Bracket semifinal. It's going to be 4 versus 1.
Yes, sir. One thing I got to ask you, we talked about before the game where you said, and this is very important,
The shirts are coming in Thursday.
Yes, absolutely. We have new shirts with new numbers on Thursday.
What I talked to the guys earlier, timeouts you took. You called really, really important timeouts. What did you say to the guys?
Just to calm down. You know, we knew we were making a comeback. The game got real, the intensity got real high, and that plays into our favor because we're a strong team, and they got ahead, but we made a nice run there at the end and got back in it.
Gannon Brady at 33 points.
He's legit. He's a legit player.
You were able to overcome because you know what? All right, he scored all those points, but still, you stayed with them. You didn't blink. You gave up a 2-digit lead.
Our game plan was we knew Gannon was going to get his, but don't let nobody else get us. I think Finnegan only had like 6 points tonight, and that was the key. I told these guys before the game, they get combined under 40 points, and we're going to win.
Where are you going Thursday night, boys? Where are you going Thursday?
Final Four.
Gentlemen, congratulations. We can't wait to see you Thursday.
We'll meet Richland in the semifinal Thursday night here on BFA. They beat Ocean City 67-65. What a ball game. You will be seeing this game in high school basketball lore for years to come. Hey, we got another one, and we'll talk about that when we come back here on BFA.